Hello and welcome to the YouTube video.
Working on disconnecting everything from this big hoop that the solar panels are attached to, and we're finding some pretty interesting wiring. Yep, that's how we found it. Man, that is a weird angle. One down, 7 more to go. They did not plan on having people take this apart. These bolts were so rusty, I was really hoping they would just snap. There we go. What the fuck was that? Okay. Got it?
Yep.
Boom! So I'm working on taking off this hoop, and it is extremely heavy. So we will have to get a team of big, strong men in here. We just started the final coat for this section of the deck. So tonight we should get the whole thing done. We had a little bit of a perfect storm of mistakes that made the second layer not really work out and not as sandable as we hoped. We accidentally mixed half as much hardener in it as we should have, and then a tropical storm came through that night and stuck a bunch of dirt in it, and it's a little too tacky to sand. So we were like, well, we can start all over and just do the whole thing all over again, or we can put the last coat on and accept that it's already wasn't going to be perfect.
We gave it an extra day to cure, and it cured enough that it's hard and you can't indent it. It just kind of gets dirt stuck to it is the worst part. So, yeah.
Every time I take a shot, it's like, yo, cool, I got a shot of our butts while we were working. I'm like, oh, sit up here so we can do the work. And then we like always face away from the camera. All right. Are you ready to roll?
So ready?
The last layer of gel coat is done, and now we're peeling up tape. It's definitely got some good and some bad to it. I'll put still pictures on the screen of both. Yeah, here we go. Nope. And that's all done. That was the last of it. Now we get to go downstairs and sort through our bags of bolts and start bolting stuff back down.
Nice.
So, some hours later, we got all the things that we need to bolt down labeled and wrote down how many of each bolt and nut and washer we were missing or was damaged and we needed to replace. And went to the store and got a whole bunch more hardware. So we're ready to bolt everything back down to the deck. This is crazy. I'm not even really sweating. And it's not because I'm dying of heat stroke. It's because it's not that hot and humid. Yesterday was really good too. It was the first day that I can remember that we've worked 9 to 5 straight through on the boat. And it was good. I feel like we got a lot done. Today I feel like we're waiting on, everything is waiting on something else. So the hoop is like the keystone that is holding up everything right now. And hopefully we'll get that off tomorrow. So today it'll just be kind of doing what we can do with everything in our way.
So last night we got the big hoop off with the help of a couple of friends of ours. I only got a couple little clips of it because it was dark and late at night, but it's gone, which feels really nice. The whole cockpit feels so much bigger and more open. We've got some big holes to fill.
All hands on deck! Man the oat canister! Oh, I scared them, sorry.
I think I scared them by
Oh yeah.
those oops. Come back! They're swimming back. Now they know. They're not so scared anymore. Well, I shouldn't spoil them too much, I suppose. Maybe that's enough for today. Do you think it's enough for today?
Probably.
One more. All done. No. Yeah. Well. We may have gotten a... Whoa!
Whoop.
Thought we had a defective spray foam for a second, but now it's going.
Oh, did I just put my hair in that? Okay. It needs a little more over here.
No, I don't think it does. It'll fill in.
Well, anything worth doing is worth overdoing, right?
Sure. Look at that. Beautiful. It's got pretty thick in some of these spots. That's where Steven was saying it needed more.
Just the right amount pouring out. Good thing I added more. Yesterday we were gonna take some of the windows out and work with them and clean them and then look at how to put them back in correctly, and ran into all kinds of problems. They kicked our butts. Let's show you. These windows right here, the people that had the boat before were just trying to stop them from leaking. So there were screws underneath pieces that were glued down, so it was extremely difficult to get apart. Once we got it all apart and cleaned up and went to put it back together, the frame here stuck out past the deck by, 3/16 of an inch. So this frame was gonna sit like with tons of space in between it and the deck. It just wasn't gonna work. So we had to figure out what to do. We're gonna have to just make a spacer that goes all the way around the frame, and that's how we're gonna get it to sit the correct depth on the deck, so that the outside frame can actually screw in and seal. Didn't take me very long to explain, but it took hours to actually execute. It eats up a lot of time. I'm not complaining. It's awesome to be getting it done, but it does go slow. Just jumping around, working where we can while we can. So these rear cockpit lockers, these are the lids to them. And you can see they had a little bit of wood in them that has gone away. Just some parts of these that have rotted out. Here's a little before and after of the polishing we've been doing. It's kind of how it's looking before, all just a little rusty. And they're polishing up real nice. So, back to these frames. One thing I forgot to mention. The hole is oversized so much that this outer frame you can't place it over the hole and have all of the screws actually go into material. So I've got these taped up, and I'm going to fiberglass in this gap, and then we'll have a hole that actually fits the window. But we'll see how that works out. So far, this has been working surprisingly well.
Yep. Perfect. Look at how smooth that is. Ah! I've been hit.
Oh, wow. It sure is. Cool.
Perfect again.
That looks really good.
So the time has finally come to put the hardware back up on the deck, which I'm super excited about. However, for these pieces up on the front, we have to seal around the bolt, and then I'll take these nuts off and put them on from down below, which is this crazy narrow space right here that I have to crawl into in order to get to the underside here. And might be hard to see on video, but it is so narrow. I literally have to put my arms up above my head to even fit in, and let all my breath out to get past the little shelf in the front.
Alright, number one rule, no beating up the gel coat. He's a liability
Where-
now.
It was not a problem.
Okay. How perfect. Okay, so we have to go forward and hook this around the rope, remember? We have... Yeah, confirmed. Okay. Okay, that's probably good. Then just go to the one to the back of, from that one. Well, I did say I wanted to start with the hardest one. Getting silly with the silicone. The silicone. You don't look very silly. You look serious.
I'm concentrating. Oh, what are you doing? That's not gonna stay there.
Oh, is it? Alright, you got a bolt?
Yep.
Cool.
Perfect.
By the way, if you step down in there on those, have I already warned you? If you step on those panels down in there, you will just instantly disappear into the abyss.
Good to know.
They're like paper thin.
Yeah, they look super unsturdy.
And then I'll tighten it. Sorry, I was on the wrong one. Now I'm on it. Oh. See, flatheads are evil. That's as far as you've got. Come on, man.
Ducks!
Bust out those oats. You can't disappoint them. Can't let them down.
But the silicone.
Nah, it's okay. I can do it by myself.
No way! I can't let you do this by
Dude,
yourself.
those ducks need snacks.
They're gonna pass us by!
Oh, quick! See, quick! Grab the oats. Go! I've got this. Leave me. Go on without me.
No, they're gonna get too far away. That one hit him in the face on accident. Daily dose of oats. They got it. Did you get all the nuts on?
got your daily dose of ducks.
Yep. What, you don't like those oats over there? Go get them. I want them to know they can get oats on either side of the bed.
She's wiping the extra silicone, and then we'll have the railing on the back done. One more thing we have done.
Yeah. So we'll have a little thing from the back and a little thing from the front done.
So it's just the nature of working on the boat right now, where we have everything that we need, but we might set out to do like 3 things one day. Be like, oh, we're gonna do this, this, and this today. And we'll get like half of the first thing done in the day. It just, everything takes a lot longer than we think it will. Here, I'll swap them out for you. Yeah, so it's just one of those things where it all just goes really slow. But I think we're putting the hours in. I think we'll get it. It's beginning to look like a real boat again. I'm ready. I wasn't ready. It's awkward.
Yep, I know you guys didn't get enough of this yet.
They probably have like dreams about pulling teeth just from watching us do it so much. Autobots, roll out. Oh yeah, that is a thing I need to do. I totally remembered that.
Ooh, the hearts! Ooh, that one was fun! Wow!
It's in reverse, yeah. Don't worry, I'll cut that out of the footage. Alright, world, prepare to see my butt a lot. There's just no, like, we can't set the camera out there, you know? It's just...
You're live.
I'm alive. I've never felt so alive. Ducks. You know, once we get it set, the boat doesn't leak anymore, then we'll be doing a lot more different stuff. It'll be good. It's still slow. You still have all kinds of problems. Effectively. Oh!